New Binance project listings. That's the easiest way for you to get the quickest, highest returns in crypto that are actually safe from rug pulls. A good part of crypto is all about hype and what's trending. And whenever something is trending, cash is definitely going to flow in. But how do you tap in on this cash flow? Well, the answer to that is quite simple. Hop in before it starts trending and before the cash starts flowing in. Hey guys, in this video I'll be giving you a step-by-step guide on how you can take advantage of new project listings on Binance in order to make some quick cash. This video is inspired by Mark on BTC on Twitter, so I'll link him in the description below. Give him a follow, and while you're there, follow my Twitter account as well. Let's begin. The first thing you should know about this is that hype comes with news, and this applies to both old and new coins. However, with new coins, we have a fresh clean plate, and there's a bigger opportunity and more potential for hype news and trends to come out of new projects than older ones. The first step is to closely follow new Binance listings on Binance announcements. It's almost a law that whenever a new project lists on Binance, there's going to be an initial crazy pump before some sort of ugly dump. You do not, absolutely not want to be buying a project on Binance the moment it gets listed. You are most likely going to end up as exit liquidity for the earliest investors. However, you should be paying close attention to what these coins do after it has been listed on Binance. After the hysteria of the initial pump and dump, some of them are going to rally and give good returns, the likes of which we've seen with Solana and Matic. You can easily create a watch list of these coins on CoinMarketCap or CoinGecko. Step 2 is to check the unlock and vesting period of the newly listed tokens. I cannot emphasize this point enough. If you want to make money on newly listed projects, you must know how much tokens the earliest investors have in their pockets and how much they bought these tokens for, either in the whitelist or the pre-sale private seed rounds. When you're buying a token that has been listed on Binance, you are definitely buying something that earlier investors have already put a lot of money in, and they have been given special privileges of very low prices and whitelists for supporting the project. Once the project lists and they see a 20x price on their investment, they will surely sell, won't you? However, some projects put some limitations on how quickly the private investors can sell their tokens once it has been listed. This is known as the vesting period. Now, you should be looking for two things on the newly listed tokens that are on your watch list. The first criteria is you want newly listed tokens that have a long vesting period. This means they aren't going to release all the tokens to the earliest investors all at once, immediately, or in a short time period. They'll be releasing parts of the tokens in sequential order, maybe 10%, later after a few months 20%, and so on and so forth. You don't want to buy projects that release all the tokens immediately to the newer investors, because they'll definitely want to sell and take profits, and that's not a good sign for the projects or other investors, retail investors. The second criteria is you want to look at newly listed tokens that are about 2 to 4x higher than the pre-sale price. You don't want to be buying tokens that are 20x or 50x the Binance listing price. Step 3 is to check the charts and the narratives of the projects. And honestly, this is the most boring part of making money in crypto. Not just for you, but for me as well. But join me, we're going to do this together, okay? Let me try to break and simplify it for you in this video real quick. Now, when a project newly lists on Binance, you're going to see some kind of crazy highs up to points like this. But this is a period that you shouldn't be buying any coins, like I've said earlier. You should wait for some kind of dump. More often than not, it's definitely going to happen, because there will be some investors who surely want to take profits, part if not all of it, and then we see a dump like this. So what we need to do is to look at the charts and check, is this new project still pushing out narratives? Are they still developing it? Are there some kind of news or hype or trends that are going to come up with this project? Once you get to these boring periods over the next few days or weeks, and you're expecting some good news and the dump has already occurred, this boring period should be an accumulation period for you. It gives you the opportunity to get in before the trend, before the hype starts. You have a few days or a couple of weeks to be able to accumulate the coins at these low prices after the dump, and you're expecting some good news. Good news is usually a good thing in crypto, because news usually drives up hype, and hype usually drives up the price of the project. And in crypto, you buy the news and you sell the events most of the time, sad but true. And then after that, bam, you have something like this. After your period of accumulation, new narratives have dropped in, there's a lot of interest in the project, the price begins to build up slowly, and you being earlier in while the hype has died down is a good opportunity for you to make quick profits on the project. So as you can see in the case of Matic here, that long boring accumulation period would lead to about 5 to 7x from where you were able to accumulate it, and that's a good opportunity. While the project is quiet, while the team is building, you should be accumulating. And at this point, what I recommend is you sell off, to be able to recover your initial investment, and make sure you keep some portion as a moon bag just in case the project blows up exponentially. You don't want to miss out on a moonshot, and Binance tokens have the potential to give 100 to 1,000 x's. So once you've gotten like 2 to 5x, make sure you leave a small portion. I call that a moon bag. I think everyone calls it a moon bag actually, but you should have a moon bag while taking some profits. It's actually very important to always take profits in crypto. You don't want to ride your gains up and then all the way back down in crypto. That's really painful and sad. The fourth and final step is free. It's simple. All you need to do is hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. If you've made it this far, I'd really appreciate it if you can support my channel and help take it to the moon. Let me know if there's any other topic or project you'd like me to cover in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. Take care.